Hey guys, let's talk about the Tapo Smart Temperature Automation. Let's say, for example, you want to control a fan or a heater. You can just control based on the temperature of this sensor, okay? Here's the Tapo T310, and it's working already here on my cell phone. As you can see, here's the temperature. And then I have a smart plug also from Tapo connected here to this lamp. But let's say you're connecting this to a fan or to a heater so you can control it. That's the idea. So basically, I have the sensor just right here, and it can display the current temperature, as you can see just right here. But here, you see the temperature is different from the other locations. Let's say, for example, in my living room right now, I have the thermostat there with Nest, and back there is 70 degrees, right? So that's very useful because in different locations you can have different temperature, and you can even control my air conditioner back there and change it if I want to as well. So here, for example, let me just do an automation. I'm assuming that I already have this working with your Tapo app. So here I have the Tapo app, and I have the smart sensor just right here. If you don't have it yet, I have another video here in the channel where I show how to add this to the system here. Basically, you need to have this hub, right? And with the hub in the sensor, you can have everything working together, right? Let's talk now about the automation. So I have the sensor just right here. And then I have also this device here. That's the Tapo P125M, which is this smart plug, right? And then, as you can see, it's connected here to the lamp. So I can just press here and turn the lamp on, or I can physically press again and turn it off, or I can do it from here as well. As long as I have this working in my Tapo app, I can control from here, and I can do the automation using the temperature sensor. So let's just come here to the temperature sensor, and from here we can do an automation. So right now I'm going to add a smart action, and here automation. So when something happens, so add a trigger here, device status change. So I'm gonna select here the sensor, okay, the temperature sensor. So when the temperature is below, let's see here, 76, that's the temperature that I have here right now, 76, 76.2, okay, done here, done again, then something is gonna happen, okay? So following those actions, so I add an action here, that I wanna control a device, that's here at my office, that's the Tapo P125M, which is my smart plug, is going to turn it on, right? So that's the idea. So that I just create this automation based on the sensor temperature. When it's below 76.2, it's going to turn on my smart plug. So I just create and give it a name. Let's say I put it here, lamp on. But you can do this with anything that I want, right? I just have a lamp here because I have no fan available right now. So I'm gonna use a lamp as an example, but you can connect anything to your smart plug. So I create this one and it's good to go, okay? So when I come back here, you see here that right now it's 76.6. I hope you can get the temperature low. So when it hits 76.2, it's going to turn on the lamp, right? Meanwhile, let me just explain things here. And let me just come here to this main control here that I can control back there and bring this down a little bit so we can cool down here the environment, right? Then perhaps we can reach 76.2 here. Or I can just change there a little bit. Let me just change back there again. Here's smart action. That's the one you see here. Let's just increase this a little bit. Like 5, right? 76.5. So if it decreases a little bit here, you're gonna see it turn it on, right? There we go, it's 76.6. If it just decrease a little bit, we're gonna see it working. So basically here you see everything from different days. Here, for example, you see 66.7 at 1 a.m. and it's in red, which means it's here it's set to alarm or to let me know when the temperature is too low. That's why it's in red here. And here, see that I have higher temperatures. There we go, 75.4, for example. Okay, so just be aware this device here is just measuring the temperature and it's presenting the information here. So you can base it on the measurement. You can just do an automation and connect to the devices like the Tapo Smart Plug here, right? So you can turn on a light, you can turn on a fan, you can turn on a heater. You see it there? It's happening by itself, right? It didn't change here yet. I think I need just to refresh or wait, but now the automation is working. Okay, so super simple. That's the way basically that works. And you can also check here in different days. You see here the different temperatures in red when it's out of the range, because I can set a range here. Let me just come back. You see now that updated, right? 76.1. That's why the automation worked. So here you see that I can come and change from Fahrenheit to Celsius if you want to use in our country with Celsius. And here I have the comfort zone. Right now I have here, you see 68 to 78.8. That's the temperature that I want. And here's out of range, right? And here also out of range. That's why I can have the information that's out of range. And I can also have a reminder every time that's out of range. I can have a reminder on my cell phone so I can do something, right? So pretty easy to work like this. Back here to the devices, you see that I can just come and check here everything, right? And it also with the humidity, it works in the same way. You can do the automation with humidity as well, right? So basically it's working right now, as you can see it, right? I can just turn this off again. Let me just come back here and change the temperature one more time here on Smart Actions. It's just an example here, right? Let's just put this to 76, just a tiny bit low, right? Done here, save. I hope I can get this correct. Right now it's 76.1, okay? So basically it's going to work that way, right? Every time the temperature reaches the point that I set up here, it's going to turn on or turn off depending on your logic, right? So hope that helps. Basically, that's the way you can automate a Tapo sensor, a Tapo temperature sensor to turn on and turn off devices. And you can do more than that depending on what you have here. Just remember that you need to have a hub. It's mandatory to have a hub like this. It works with different hubs from Tapo. I have another video here in the channel where I show the hub working and how to set up everything here. And even I can connect everything with Alexa as well. So leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next one.